Hello friends, let us study about anti-thyroid drugs. What are the drugs used in case of hyperthyroidism? First one is thyroid hormone synthesis inhibitors, that is thioamides. What are the example for this thyroid hormone synthesis inhibitors? We have carbimazole, methimazole, and propyl thiouracil. Propyl thiouracil. These are the drugs which inhibits the synthesis of thyroid hormones. These carbimazole and methimazole, these inhibits only the synthesis of T3 and T4, whereas this propyl thiouracil, it inhibits the synthesis of T3, T4, along with it inhibits the peripheral conversion of T4 to T3. It inhibits the peripheral conversion of T4 to T3. That's why in hyperthyroid emergency, we will prefer propyl thiouracil. What are the side effects? Side effects are, it can cause skin rashes, it can cause agranulocytosis. Propyl thiouracil can cause severe hepatotoxicity. And these drugs are usually teratogenic. That is, it can cause aplastic cutis or choanal atresia. It can cause fetal goiter also. That's why usually these drugs are not used in pregnant patients. But propyl thiouracil is relatively safe in pregnancy because it strongly binds to plasma protein. So we can prescribe propyl thiouracil in pregnant patients. Next one is drugs that inhibits the release of hormone. One of the example is Lugol's iodine. Lugol's iodine inhibits the release of hormone. It has fastest action. Usually it is used in preoperative preparation as it decreases the vascularity. Because it decreases the vascularity, there is a reduction of blood loss. What is the side effect of this Lugol's iodine? It can cause iodism and it can cause acne formation and skin rashes. Lugol's iodine inhibits the release of hormone. Next class is drugs inhibiting the conversion of T4 to T3. This inhibits the conversion of T4 to T3. What are the drugs? We have propranolol, amiodarone, propyl thiouracil, dexamethasone, these are the drugs that inhibits the conversion of T4 to T3. Next class is iodide uptake inhibitors. What are the example for iodide uptake inhibitors? We have potassium perchlorates and we have thiocyanates. This inhibits the iodine uptake. Next one is radioactive iodine, that is iodine 131. It has T-half of 8 days. Radioactive iodine emits two types of rays. One is gamma rays and beta rays. Gamma rays usually used for diagnostic purpose, whereas beta rays is used for therapeutic purpose. What are the contraindications for radioactive iodine? We should not give in pregnancy. Contraindications are pregnancy in young children. In these patients, we should not give radioactive iodine. What are the newer drugs used in hyperthyroidism. We have lenvatinib. It is a tyrosine kinase inhibitor usually used for thyroid carcinoma. Next one is vandatinib. It is also tyrosine kinase inhibitor usually useful in medullary carcinoma of thyroid. What are the non-thyroidal drugs that cause hypothyroidism? We have lithium. This lithium also inhibits the release of T3 and T4. Amiodarone. And propranolol. These two drugs inhibits the peripheral conversion of T4 and T3. It inhibits conversion of T4 to T3. This lithium inhibits release of T4 and T3. Next one is ethionamide and we have PAS. These two inhibits the synthesis of T3 and T4. Inhibits the synthesis of T3 and T4. These are the anti-tubercular drugs. Next one is sodium nitroprusside. Sodium nitroprusside is a cyanide containing antihypertensive drug. This cyanide converts into thiocyanate, which inhibits the uptake of iodine and causes hypothyroidism. So this is about the anti-thyroid drugs. Friends, if you like this video, please click like button and share this video to your friends and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you.